So we have been working on our persuasive writing. We have our orographic organizers. You have several of those. And then we've started writing our essays, or our paragraphs on them. So today, what we're going to work on is taking our writing and stretching our sentences. So if we look up at the poster at the front of the room, those are the questions you need to ask yourself to see if you can stretch your sentences. Do we need to answer all of those questions?
No.
No. So let's look. I took one of your writings and put it up here, and we're going to kind of read it over and see if we can figure out how we can make our sentences better and stretch them out. So let's start with, Mom, I think you should buy me a computer. Okay, do we know who they're talking to?
Yes.
Yeah. Do we know what they want?
Yes.
Okay. Do we need to know when?
No.
We don't have to know when. We could add that, but we don't have to. What about where?
Yes. No.
No? Do we kind of know where it is?
Yes.
Raise your hand. Where do you think the setting would be? Where are they taught? Where are they?
At a store.
Possibly.
At home.
Possibly. So we kind of have an idea, so we don't really have to state it. So let's look at the next one. I can do some extra chores around the house. That's a good sentence. Okay, let's look at the next one. Like, pick up the kitchen. How can we stretch that sentence? Because he has a list going here. We don't want to do a list. So let's start with our first example. Because remember, we started with our opinion. We gave one reason, and then we had to state examples. So how can we stretch our examples? Those are the ones we really need to work on stretching. Shemaya, what should we do?
We should add more words.
Okay, like what? Tell me what we should say.
I will.
Okay, good. He should start a sentence with I.
Mop the kitchen.
Okay. I will mop the kitchen. Can we stretch it a little bit longer? Any other ideas? Mario?
I will mop the living room. Well, once a week.
Okay. I mop the living room
Once a week.
once a week. So the big part of that you're going to be working on today is taking your reasons and stretching your reasons. Our opinions are pretty good. Our reason why we should get something or do something is pretty good. But we ended up making lots of lists for the reasons why. So we are going to be getting our writing folders out. You are going to choose one of the writings that you have started already, and you're going to go and look at all your examples and see if you can stretch them. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so let's get our writing folders. Once you get your folder, you may start. Now remember, if you are ready to stretch your sentences, move your name to adding details. If you are still writing your paragraphs, then you just keep it at writing.
Oh, I'm trying not to remember just about that if you look through. You can see that red line right there. So now this is where you're going to go. You're going to look and see if you can stretch out your sentence. Okay, so here's your, yeah, right. Okay. So here's your opinion. Here's your first reason. Now this is an example. I will walk the dog. Can you make that a little bit bigger? Can you stretch that out?
Okay, I'll come back. No? No, try not to make the list. We want sentences. Okay? Period. Okay, so that's a good reason. Okay, now you're supposed to give examples of why is it a better home. Okay, and those are the ones I want you to stretch. You understand? They're not good. You're gonna make sure you Okay, so let's look at what you have so far, okay? So, who's your audience? Okay, so we have to write our opinion. We need to tell her what you want. What did you want in this story? Okay, so we have our opinion. You've got stated good. Okay, that's good sentence. Okay, your first reason is that you play with it. That's good. Now you have 3 reasons here. Let's look at your 3 reasons, or 3 examples. What can you do with it? Okay, what else can you do with it? Okay. Right next to it, right here. We're still in the same box. We're given 3 examples of what you can do with it. Okay. When you finish those 2 boxes, can you please move your name down to the bottom so I know you're done? Got it? Good in school. 3 things that you'll do better in school. Got it? So who's your audience? Okay. Okay, help me out with this. What did you write here? I'll do good at what? This says I'll take care of it. Oh, what is it? Okay. So what's 3 ways you could take care of your bike? Okay, so if you look at your graphic organizer, the pink, that will be your first paragraph, okay? So you should come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. You got them all right there in that box, okay? Okay, the only thing that you did not finish was you have to restate your opinion at the end. That's good. You're going to do chores. So you need to restate your opinion down here, and then you need to make your 3 paragraphs. Okay, so you have this one started. You can work on this. Work on this one. Okay, just keep them together in your packet and pick which one you want to work on. Okay? I'll be good at home by doing my chores. I'll vacuum floor. Up. Okay? Okay, this has to be down here. Why should she buy you a dog? What do you call it when you walk a dog? Feed. So that's what you need to put in your reason. I can take care of it. And then in this box is where you give your 3 examples about the walking and the feeding. That's where it's going to go twice a week in the living room. What comes at the end of your sentence? Okay. Now, this is the end of your sentence, then you go to here. Make my bed up. Is that a complete? Don't do that. You shouldn't. Yeah. papers in your folders and give Steve your attention, please.
Okay.
Put your paper away. Don't lose any. Make sure all your papers are in your folder. Leave it right at your desk, please, Denali. Sit down. London, sit, please. Okay, nice and loud. Share your story with them.
Getting a Xbox. Mom, I think you should buy me an Xbox because I was good at home by doing my chores. I'll vacuum the floor twice a week. I'll make up my bed every day. I can watch movies and play games on it. I can play sports like basketball, wrestling, and football. And I did my chores. I like take out the trash twice a week. Sweep the floor 10 times a month and listen to the teacher every day. That's why you should buy me a game.
Good. Can someone tell him one thing you liked about his writing? What do you think he did well, Demanye?
I think he started well. Like he gave like the word mom a lot of expression.
Okay. One more, Jair.
I think the beginning too, because I like how he started off with mom with the expression like, Mom, I think you should buy me an Xbox.
Okay, good. Steve, can you do me a favor and just, what was one sentence you stretched in your story today? What was it? What did it say originally?
I'll vacuum the floor twice a week in the living room.
What did you have before you stretched it?
Vacuum the floor.
Okay. So you just said vacuum the floor, so you have heard a list? Can you read a sentence one more time? What did you say?
I'll vacuum the floor twice a week in the living room.
Think you did a good job stretching that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to continue working on stretching our thoughts and getting complete sentences down. Okay? Good job, you guys, today. Quietly, clean up your folders, please.